doing another little quick surprise, another little quick live. Now, I was still at work at the moment, so before anyone from work looks in, I'm still at work. Got the laptop in front of me, but I thought I'd do a quick live while we're all together. So if anyone turns up, we're only going to do a quick live, just a quick 10 or 15 minutes. I thought I had to do something. So apart from put the kettle on first, I usually put the kettle on. Throwing a quick live out there. I didn't want people to think I'd forgot about you. Just a bit behind this week. We normally do a midweek video. We may do a midweek video, except obviously it won't be in the middle of the week because it's Wednesday now. So we'll Hi mate, you alright? How's it going? I'll just quickly snuck on. I am still at work technically, if the boss tunes in. So I was meant to be doing an interview with someone at the moment, but they actually hasn't shown up as normal. So anytime, mate. Yeah, I'm always out to do a good birthday message. So hi Ruth, how's it going? Hi Slanks. I thought I'd just sneak on. Anyway, I'm just gonna quickly snake the kettle on. I think we got to really. Like I said, I was gonna try and just make this a little short one. So thanks for sharing, Ruth. I'll yeah, we'll let's put this kettle on. I'm still here if you want that. Oh dear. Now, yeah, I thought I'd just do a quick short. I didn't want people forgetting I'm about, you know, what it's all about on YouTube. So, now, what was we going to talk about this weekend? Now, this weekend, we're going to try and do something a bit different again. I like to keep doing new things on the channel if I can. So I thought this weekend we don't do any videos. No, really, just joking, just kidding. No, we are going to go and do a video this weekend. Now, I need to check these tide times once again. So, how has everyone been? Very rude of me. Hope everyone's been hard at work like me. Have to say things in case people from work are looking in. Oh dear. Yeah, hope you had a good birthday, Mike. Anyway, I try and hide up birthdays at my age now. I going on the surf. Yeah, if only Slinks. There's a particular area as part of the Tarrington St Clement playlist that I do. Someone's been asking for a particular video, and I want to go and film it, but I need the tide out to do it. And it's a place at Tarrington St Clement Village in Norfolk that I haven't. I'm trying to think. I don't think I've been there for over 20 years, and I know that because the last time we went there, I had my other dog who is no longer with us. So, but I do know there's a particular item out there that I want to show you, and I need the tide out to show you it. It will make sense when we're there anyway. Okay, yeah, I'll say my lawn needs doing, Ruth. I keep putting it off. I'm assuming at some point I'm going to get told off at them that I'll need to do it. So, but there, you know, we just secret submarine. Well, how can I put it? They did used to do kind of practice bombing missions out there. I mean, I know we're going back to maybe the 80s, but this part of Norfolk, which is very close to the Lincolnshire border, they did used to have targets and all that kind of thing out there. So it's so you're not, well, you're in the ballpark anyway, Slinks, put it that way. So, but there's a particular experimental building that they build, and I'm trying to think. I don't want to give too much away. That there's something they built there a long time ago. I don't know, actually, perhaps even before my time, and it was experimental there. Nothing dangerous or that. what they tried to build, and yeah, it will. Anyway, let me put this kettle on. It'll make more sense once I film it. But yeah, some people who used to live at the village. Hi Dash, how are you? Good to see you. I don't think we've met before. Quick hi. Yeah, going back to this video. Yeah, so I need to check the tide times here. I've got yeah, I really need the tide out, and every time I wanted to film it, has a bloody tide been in. And I can kind of film some of it with the tide in, but you have to walk out to it. Think of it as a little miniature St Michael's Mount, and except without the castle. And but yeah, you kind of need to walk out to it just to show everyone what we're talking about. But yeah, I've had a couple of people from the Tarrington series who have asked, have you done this part of the marsh, and can you film that? And I've been waiting to, but it's just getting the timing right, and I was waiting for the weather to pick up as well. So we will do it. Right, let's have a look. No, I don't want that date. Do not, nothing is ever simple, is it? You always want something simple. I just talked about me. So next 7 days. Love a good old PC, don't we? Accept all. Oh, that's not what I wanted at all. Let's try again. Oh, dearie, dearie, dear. Anyway, we'll have a look at that. I don't want to be rude with everyone. We'll have a look at that when we're not busy. So yeah, so I'm still technically at work. Yeah, I was meant to do an interview with a new candidate, but as usual, they failed to turn up. So it's a bit normal. Most candidates did today. To be fair, they did show, and some good ones. So yeah, we'll been a bit busy. Try to catch up day. One of these admin days. Try to catch up on the old PC. And yeah, so we've got some newer areas coming up we're going to be checking out in the next week or so. Who is it you work for, mate? I won't put it on air, Mike, but it's a security company. I'll put it that way. So I lost one of them jobs. I feel I'm getting to the age I feel I've perhaps been doing it a bit too long now. So I've had over 30 years in the industry. So yeah, I'm perhaps starting to. You know, when you're telling your age, when you start doing interviews with candidates and they're all younger than you. Oh dear. But yeah, no, I'm happy to tell you in private, Mike. It's but I won't do it on the live. So we have to respect our T's and C's. So, but yeah, I'm waiting for my dad to bring round chickens. Chickens, all right. Well, that'd be good. So what? So you can do your own eggs and all that kind of thing, Slinks, or is it for Sunday lunch? But yeah, yeah, we're not too far away now. I think we're about a month away now, or middle of next month, where we'll be heading off on one of our big planned trips for the day. And I'm still debating at the moment. Little sticky chickens. All right. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm still debating on what money I can put together, whether we can go abroad again, perhaps later in the year, sort of near the end of the year. But we'll see. We'll see where the year takes us. Who knows? It's all up and down everywhere at the moment. So it's yeah, it's doing your head in at the moment with what's going on. But when you try and keep your head down. Oh dear. No, sun's quite out today. Now, believe it or not, the weather was that bad last night when I was dog walking. I had to put a bloody hoodie on. And then today, I think we're 23 outside today. It just weather up and down. It's all to do with climate change. So, anyway, before we get told off, let's go and put this milk in the tea. See, I was so warm, even the cat's come in. You know, it's the home of the cuppa. Right, got an appointment to see a doctor tomorrow after surgery. That's my cholesterol. Oh, right, yeah. Yeah, it's not a good thing, old cholesterol, Ruth. That's, well, there is good cholesterol, apparently, and bad cholesterol. No doubt the crap I eat all week, I'd imagine. I can't imagine the amount of bad cholesterol I must have. It's a bit cold at Dover's here today. Sun out every day. Yeah, we like to be the home of the cuppa, Mike, so it's... No, I nearly went out and did a video at lunchtime today, and then something happened, so I couldn't go in the end. So I was going to bring a new fish and chip review, but that was that all got put up in the air, so I'll do that another day. And I have got I've been kind of putting it off because I thought, shall I leave it till winter time when obviously the weather ain't great for filming. But I've got a breakfast review coming up in the UK. We found a nice little place. Now, we have been there once, and I did film it once. But hopefully in the next, I don't know, in the next few weeks, we're going to head out and do this breakfast review, because I've heard the breakfasts are quite nice there. That's not too far away from where I am, about 5 or 10 minutes away. So we're gonna head out there, have a look, and see what their breakfasts are like. So yes. Anyway, as I was saying, yeah. So I've got some we've got some new bookings coming up where we're going to be going. And I have been asked back when I filmed the Great Yarmouth Model Village. The gentleman, if you do listen in, sent me a message about the kind of antique arcades that they have there, and he has invited me back to go and film in there, and hopefully we'll meet him. So so I will reach out to him very soon, and we'll obviously go back again and refilm all the arcade. Hopefully he's going to show me round, and we'll look at some old bits, and we'll have a bit better. It was a bit of a brief tour last time, but it's quite good looking at the old vintage stuff. You can see how things have moved on. So yeah, that should be quite interesting actually. So, but there we go. More bits coming up anyway. What I'm trying to keep to going to new places and places we haven't been to, and we've got one or two not big touristy places coming up, but they might be interesting to look around, and you don't necessarily have to be local to see it. It may well be an interesting little walk. Need to get some more walks in. We ain't done a lot of walks. Well, kind of walks for a while. And it's good when you do the walks, because I get to use, because you use lots of different kit, as I suppose the YouTuber people to know what I'm on about. So you don't always necessarily use the same kit. And there's a lot of places I don't always get to use the gimbal really. And you know, I spent all this money out on this Osmo stuff. I suppose I ought to use it really, but I know sometimes where you're filming it's not always practical to use, because a gimbal and that is quite big kit compared to, you know, just the selfie sticks and that kind of thing. So, but at least when we do the walks, you've got plenty of room then, and you've got time on your hands. So as people who do film and will know, when you watch something on YouTube, it's not how you watch it is not how we film it. So, so for your 20-minute video that you watch on YouTube, you know, that might take us a couple of hours to film that. So, you know, the time we've chopped and bits and all over. Anyway, YouTube lot know what I'm on about. So, so yeah, and I do find sometimes, although the gimbal's not too bad to set up, but it's not like just using selfie stick or something. So, so yes, so we'll hopefully get some walks in. I definitely need them because I'm definitely putting weight on, I think. I'm going live tonight about 1920. Okay, I'm around father-in-law's tonight, Ruth, but I will try and log in from his. So, and say a quick hello. So, but anything else got anything sort of going on, or have they got anything planned this weekend? Or this weekend also I want to try and catch up with people's videos again. I know I'm a bit behind again on that. So it's just been a bit busy at work as it normally is. So anyway, let me have a little slurp of this. Look at that. And then I'm trying to work out where I could have time and that to, you know, travel to bits around the country, because I'd really love to get down Mike's End again. Like I've said before, I've not been down there since I was a teenager. So, proper cup of tea. Oh yes, thanks. I do love a cuppa. I don't think you're trying to keep up, you know, your old hydration there a bit. Always on about that, aren't they? So there was one time I used to log all that. I used to, at one point I was quite heavily, I think when I first got my Pixel 9 Pro XL, I was logging bits on the old Fitbit tracker to do with like drinks and all that kind of thing, but you end up getting busy or forgetting and all that kind of thing. And then again, I think I might just logging for the sake of bloody logging. So yeah, do you know what, Mike? I honestly, I would love to come down there. It's been so long. No lie, what am I now? 50. I'm trying to remember how old I am. With me, I think I'm 53 now, and I think I was about 15 the last time I went to Cornwall. I've been there a few times. I definitely went, I think, when I was sort of junior school age. And yeah, I went down later again when I was a teenager. I think parents took me down, I think about a year before I went in the army. So, but yeah. But I know last time we went on the train. And I know that was kind of when trains worked. So, unlike now. But, but it, yeah. And obviously, well, I suppose trains haven't always been cheap. But I mean, you've got to kind of remortgage your house to go on the train now, haven't you? So, but yeah, we want to go on the trains. I've always loved trains, and the scenery. I even tell people, you know, one of the most scenic routes I've ever been on a train was going to Penzance. The scenery's just unbelievable. In my eyes, could be my sad eyes, but my eyes, I couldn't do that journey enough for what you see. It really is incredible. So, and it's great to see other parts of this country, and there's just millions of places I haven't been to that I would love to go to. I suppose we all say that, and we'll never get round them all. No, I paid over £200 for first class up to Halifax. No, I suppose I keep meaning to go up north as well. I mean, there's loads of places you'd love to go to, and so yeah, it's I suppose the problem is just like everything in the country, everything has just got so expensive. I know how much it is just to stick some fuel in your car, let alone anything else. Down in Devon. Now, that I haven't really. Do you know what's one of them things I kind of pass through and just never been, and it's all part of that. You'd love to spend loads of times in, I suppose, every county really. So it's quite bad, really. We spend this money going out the country and we haven't visited half the parts of our own. But I suppose other countries are like that. So, but yeah, no, I'd love to go down there. So must be great to have the sort of finance that you can just say bugger it and just travel around the country instead. But there, never mind. Anyway, let's have another swig of this. Oh, yeah. So we've got some localish bits to do. I still got to start this travels in Suffolk as well. I must get that done. I need to. It's just getting the time. I'm gonna try and get some done maybe next week. So I don't have that car. I don't have that car on the phone. I have to say, yeah, I know what you mean, Slinks. I'm fortunate on some bits because some bits I can travel when I'm out in places with work because my portfolio area is quite big. My portfolio area for work covers about 3 counties, so it gives me a bit of expanse. So I can go out, get the work done. Don't tell the boss, and then I quickly get a bit of filming done while I'm there before I head home. So 4 kids, yeah. I'll luckily, mine are all flown. So that's well, I say flown. I've actually got to go to Coventry Sunday to go and pick my daughter up because she's finished uni now. So I've got to go move her out of her accommodation this weekend, and then she's coming home for a little while. How long that little while would be, I have no idea. So we will see. So. But yeah, I'll say my youngest is 21. So I've been through the young children phase, mate, and although it seems to go along, but next thing you know, they'll all be teenagers and doing their own thing before you know it. Doesn't seem that bit at the time, but but yeah, that's certainly that's not cheap, mate, and it must be even harder now. Yeah, it's not a cheap hobby. So, come. The old pensioner cat's chatting. No, all right then. She may come on camera. You never know. So. Even like she's going to find somewhere to sleep. I know the feeling. Oh dear. So, 2 likes as well. Look at that. That's good. Yeah. So I thought I'd come on and just see if anyone's about or not. You never know. They could be skiving on for half an hour like me. No, I thought I'd start have a cuppa. I've kind of been on it, really. I did have lunch, but I was still doing work while I was doing lunch, so that sort of counts, doesn't it, really? So, but yeah, so we'll, I'm trying to debate with the wife whether we can go abroad sort of late in the year, but we will see. I know we're trying to save up for something else as well, so you're toiling and juggling all the time, and it's you know what you want to do. So we'll see. We may do a surprise last minute, maybe a last minute deal. Who knows? I'll leave. Let's go around about 10 minutes. Yep. I will. Where are we now? We'll just. I'm just going to do about another 7 minutes, Mike, and then we'll head off. I'll just do it for the half hour. So I know everyone's busy. I'm watching a program about 45 attended to doing anything. Speaking. Oh, right. Well, you let us know on that, Slinks. Yeah, there's lots of things going on with that, isn't there? So I'm sure there's always going to be more developments. It seems to be a bit of a never-ending thing. So, yeah. Sometimes I think the problem is science thinks they've got the answer for everything, and I don't believe they have. So I think, as usual, with lots of political things going on, I think the problem is I think certain people think they have the answer for everything, and Not like these people who think they can, how can I put it, who think they can control nature by doing certain things. And I'm thinking, yeah, nature will always win, I'm afraid. So, oh dear. Never mind. Oh, yeah, we'll have to have a look at that, Slinks. That'd be quite interesting, actually. Oh. Right, well, I will do another 5. If anyone's got any more questions or anything burning they want to raise, and yes, and then we'll call it a day. So let's just give it another 5. Another 5. Enough time for me to have my cuppa then. 3 likes, yes. Anything else exciting going on, Slinks? And then I'll but yeah, we will get the videos out. So we've got lots and lots of places we've got to get to. Really got to get to. Just try to get ready. You can never have enough holidays, can you? That's what I just find. Oh dear. Okay, we lost that. It's a lovely place from Mum and Dad lived. All right. Not heard. I don't think I've heard of that one, Ruth. So keep thinking I must pop up Scotland again. I think when I go to Scotland, I seem to keep going to the same places. So another one in places. You just want to spend the whole month there, really. Oh dear, wouldn't it be great to win the old lottery and then you can just become a self-financed YouTuber? I might save the film and finishing the video. Oh, that's good. Oh, I'll look forward to that one then, Mike. Yeah, I don't know how many places that must be in Scotland to go and visit, because obviously how stuff dates back as well. It must be incredible. I've got to admit, I did enjoy my walk around Holyrood. That was quite interesting, because I hadn't done that one before. So, right, okay. I think we'll actually let me just have one more slurp of this on camera. Oh, okay. I'll leave you lovely people in peace. Thanks for everyone joining on, and thanks for anyone who's subscribed. We're trying to get as many as we can. But yeah, thanks for all the likes and joining in, and I will catch you guys very soon. Take it easy. I will try. We like to try and de-stress when we can, and yeah. Bye, Slinks, Mike, Ruth. Who else? Anyone else? Anyone else I forgot? Dash, was it? If you're still about. Anyway, catch you guys soon. Take it easy, and yeah, have a good day.